I'm back. We done got back on the winning side of things. And right now we're about to go into Buffalo.
What about Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is coming. You don't eat Thanksgiving food? What you eat from Thanksgiving? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my kids, but yeah, we about to pick off where we left off from. No. What kind of food do y'all?
Turkey.
You like turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Ham.
Well, I ain't talking to you.
Ham.
You like ham too?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Macaroni.
Okay. What else?
Mm,
Cause you used to love mashed potatoes.
Mashed potato.
You don't like mashed potatoes.
I do. Can I tell you what I'm gonna have for Thanksgiving?
I'm still talking to him because he's the picky eater. You just be trying to do some
And
stuff.
what was that thing? Gravy? No, with those green chicken boats.
What?
With those green chicken bones?
Green
No.
chicken balls?
I mean that green stuff.
Sweet peas?
Green beans.
Green beans or wait, the little circle ones or the long ones?
Long ones.
Green bean.
I mean circle ones.
The sweet peas. No, sweet peas. Oh, you like green sweet peas? Yeah, it's sweet. You like? Yeah, I could probably. How you would like it is sweet.
Now you can talk to a knife. Okay, so what I want, sweet potato pie, mashed potato, put some gravy onto the side, macaroni and cheese, sweet peas, spinach, chicken, turkey, beef, macaroni. I already said macaroni. And then macaroni, ribs, and then yeah. What the? Oh yeah, don't forget the turkey. And don't forget the turkey.
Alrighty, y'all. Okay, I heard y'all. Listen. Yeah, let go of her feet, cause if she fall, we gonna fight. Stop. Leave her alone. Let her feet go. Why did it just kick me out? Hey. Why did it just kick me out? Is my stream still going? Yes, my stream is still going. Thank you. Okay, regional focus. No, we ain't gonna delegate the staff. Okay. Okay, my three. Okay, it's showing me all my scouts. My two scout guy. You can stay national. Where's my three scout guy? Outside linebacker. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Two star defensive end. That's what we're going for. Hey, you got your. Hey, I got trust issues with you too, so don't do him. So, oh, Justin Jefferson in '99. He finna cook. He finna cook whoever on him. I don't want to hear all that please and stuff. Naya, stop. I told you to stop. Okay. Let him get his turn. You get your turn, and that's how y'all gonna rock that. Okay. Come on, we'll pick that just 'cause y'all said run outside, right? Run outside, okay. Hey, I'm streaming. Y'all having a whole conversation about what over there? Okay, well, chill out, 'cause I'm gonna redo all the passcodes. I'm gonna redo yours too, sir. Now be quiet. See, you talking a good game. scored 5 offensive touchdowns. Y'all got us doing something. Be quiet. Come on, we're going to jump into this game stream. Depending on how long this game take. We got 2 All-Stars.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle.
The Penguin.
He had a touchdown last week, the cherry on top of a ton of yardage. It's the Bears and the Bills, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Why is my shit doing that?
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first
time.
time.
First look at the rookie.
And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Oh, he's second.
And I think if
he's
you're
a superstar already in his second year.
He might be your MVP already.
They be giving these quarterbacks
in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't have.
Hold on. They got 2 X-Factor receivers. They made sure they put some weapons around him.
Green apple. They don't got any green apple. Why do they don't have? They only got strawberry and grape and blueberry.
Come on, let's get on this O-line ass, man.
Purple grape.
You gotta get on this O-line ass, man.
Just know that. Just know it's actually made it all white.
This early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do
Good
that, you get
defense.
chunks of yardage after the catch.
I'm gonna play with
Now
you,
you put the
Campbell.
offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that
Chill
one
out.
away.
He'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Come here. Good tackle.
Get him
Hey,
down about 3 yards short of the first.
if you die, give her her
Only 2
time.
yards, and it'll be a punt on their
Okay,
opening
well, she get a
possession.
time, then you get a
Reactions there
time.
defensively, that screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
When you get your turn, don't listen to her. Play how you play. You can't listen to nobody and then you crying. You got to play how you play. If she told you to skip something and you lost, then don't skip it. Don't listen to her. Do what you do.
Fielded at the 20. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Bears take over.
Kyler.
So out comes this offense to take over.
I don't like number 8. You can't have Jay Cutler number,
They'll
bro.
be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And you and I both know that any win is a good
have Jay
win.
Cutler
And that's what
number.
they did last
We
week.
got to
But there's
change
also
that.
plenty for him to work on in his
We
game,
got
wasn't there?
to change
2
that.
touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now they air out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 34 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now the numbers for Waddle in last week's ball game. He was the focal point. Big game up over 200 yards and a score.
And one thing I do know, when you put up numbers like that, the next team you're going to play, unless they're extremely arrogant, all they're thinking is, what can we throw at him that's going to be different and is going to knock him off his game?
Working with a 2nd and 3. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Well, he just died that fast again?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1.
Come on, man. That's bull crap.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Murray keeps it himself. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Murray now to throw. Wide. And now look at this.
No, that's not the truth. That's bullcrap, bro. He was down. Come on, Boo. Come on, Boo. Thank you.
With every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need
that's up here.
football afterwards. This is a tough one to...
1st and goal. Thank you.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 1st and goal at the 1.
Oh, Lord.
Up the middle. Shields. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Damn.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Murray now, 3rd and goal.
Oh, Lord. He took a bad angle.
Sacked right around the
Good
17.
defense, Buffalo. He took a
David
bad
Chandler
angle.
running in to take him down.
He took a bad angle.
McPherson's kick is
a
good.
bad angle,
And it's
man.
3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And on
Why is you...
out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week.
Damn. Okay.
And had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game. And I know his teammates and coach exactly the same way. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw.
Oh!
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll take a shot here from downfield.
Yeah.
Will be incomplete. Well,
let's go defense. That Sauce over there. He's telling y'all Sauce, he's not one of them. He is not one of them.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Well, this defense for the Bears, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Come on, man, block them. All you got to do is block one of them.
23-yard line.
All you got to do is block one of them, bro. One. Just.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Shifts
Oh,
by
good
at the
tackle.
25. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Big hitter to start the drive. Has him out near midfield here for 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook.
Oh, my God.
And some room to maneuver. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
Would you say this offense is locked in right here?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Get him.
And taken down at the
Let's
21.
go. Let's go,
Trey
Hendrickson.
Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
Just flip it around from the offensive perspective. Took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here and try and gain that yardage back.
Back to throw here.
Nope,
And
no
on the left
catch.
sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone,
Good stand,
but it's
defense.
incomplete.
Good stand, defense.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game seed. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chicago offense set to get started. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if
Oh,
they
he
can
got
get
him.
better, more sustained.
Oh, he got him.
Inside the 25.
Let's go, Jalen.
Touchdown.
Let's go, Jay.
Chicago. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the middle
Get it. Yeah.
3 past the 25.
We on
I
that.
do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature
Come here.
to make sure you don't get
Just
hurt.
make the tackle.
And he'll
Push
be
him out
out
of
of
bounds.
bounds
Just
across the 30-yard line.
You ain't a rookie no more.
5 yards, not
Just fucking
enough,
your blood.
and it'll be 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Up the middle they go. Shields. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
First down, Murray.
Oh, shit.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a handoff up the middle. Shields. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Murray.
Oh, shit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, you looking so.
He got to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hey.
The clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. McPherson's kick is good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half.
Now, if you fall off that motherfucking bed and crack your head, you're going to bleed to death because we ain't going nowhere. I told you to sit down. You're tripping. You're doing too much.
That's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that
Gotta
down
let you
right
bust
here,
your ass,
right
you
now.
know.
I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that
Damn.
down, and that's why you moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, come on, you got to skip that, Campbell.
Football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he picked it. Don't go out of bounds, Johnson. Don't go out of bounds, Johnson. Let's go, Johnson. Get on in there, chicken bob. Uh-oh, it's a blowout.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
McPherson on for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is
over there.
Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the... No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to resume. Here we go in the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well.
You'll be all right. You'll have time to play once you've gone back with your mom. You'll be okay.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Murray on play action. Rolling to his right.
Oh, Lord.
And he rifles one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on, man.
He needed to get to the 35
That's
for the first,
crazy.
but he only makes gets it to the 34. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Murray on the sneak, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st down, Shields. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Oh, you lucky dog.
Down he goes.
That was a beautiful
Getting
play.
him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That was a
So
beautiful
that
play.
complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Oh, good defense. I should have.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
I went too
Talk about
quick.
it all the
Good
time.
kid.
Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On play action, it's Murray.
Oh, Lord, why they make me throw it like
He's knocked
that?
away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Come
Haven't been
on,
able to stop them
bro.
so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
He's normally rushing the QB, but David Ajabo knocks that one away, got a big paw. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
What?
He's got it. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off
He took
this
one,
drive with
okay.
6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll run on 1st down. Shields, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete.
Oh.
That's Cook. A beautiful
Come on, man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give running right, it's Cook.
Oh, yeah, you
Nowhere
don't
to
know.
go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd and 9 now.
Oh.
Nowhere to go here.
Oh, he
lost
dropped
the
it.
football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. That's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try to win this one.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man
Jump.
coverage,
Oh, he caught it.
from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's Murray.
Oh!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real...
The young boy.
This one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Bills getting set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Wow.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. Look at the big man rumble.
Go, big fella.
10. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Extend the lead,
so not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Looking to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll look to throw again. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh!
And this is intercepted, but they'll
he is not one of them. That's all, baby.
Over there in the end zone. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, Doug.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, rookie.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And that's been a real issue for them during this game.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Shields. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They go play action with Willis.
Oh!
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Damn.
You're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Going on 4th down. Here's Willis.
Oh!
Again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Whoa, y'all, this game was practice. I don't think I ever blown the CPU out like this before. Ever.
And the Bills are going to recover. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80%
Oh,
of the have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. The front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
They'll look to throw here.
I ain't even make a move.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw here.
Oh!
It's complete to Cook. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they move the quarterback?
That's bullshit.
Okay,
that's bullshit because I hit him. I hit him at the, let me see. Oh, yeah, that was like, the ball was gone already. Yeah, you still hit him. Yeah. He didn't even touch him.
Penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
He's going to
he threw it far enough.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So
Damn, McCoy.
Another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the...
All right, Stream. We had a good game. We'll definitely be back and pick up exactly where we left off from right here. Look.